Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's your girl, Sharita. How y'all doing? I wanted to share with y'all, I want to show y'all the plants that I just got really excited about, okay? Now, I want to talk a little bit about why I'm teaching my daughters how to grow their own food. Now, you see, I'm out here, and oh, I was about to show you the garden. I'll show you that in a second. I'm going to turn this around. But I'm staying over here by the door because this is where the best Wi-Fi is today. All right. So, but why am I teaching my daughters how to grow food? It started out as something I was doing for my own self care, but it felt so good to me. And Maya, like I said, was always out in the garden helping me. Jazzy, I convinced her to come on out, right? Come on, girl, come on. But since they've been out here, they've learned so much about growing food and making compost and the mistakes that were made, and bouncing back from the mistakes and what's actually out here in the garden, right? So when they come out in the garden just to chill out, whatever they see, trees, got a couple of trees. I'm going to turn this around right now. So they see trees in the backyard, and then there's grass, right? But there are birds, there are worms in the ground, there's all kind of bugs. When we move a plant, or when we move a bin from somewhere, lifting up one of these bins when they're on the ground, and we find like five worms underneath. They've learned so much from being out here in the garden, not just in the backyard, but gardening and putting their hands in the soil. And we all have our different gloves as well. So things are really growing back here really good from the rain. And right now I'm learning, doing some research, watching YouTube. I want to not have to water my garden this year. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I asked for. I asked for it, okay? And then creator sent it to me in a YouTube video. As soon as I opened my phone up, and I learned how to do it, okay? So I'm going to be talking more about that because I want to not have to worry about my garden drying out from the sun and the plants dying, and me running out here between classes and appointments trying to remember to water the garden. And I learned so much more from just wanting that. And plus, I noticed, always I've always noticed that the plants, whenever there's a rain fall, like if there's when it rains the next day when I go out, the plants have grown so much in that rain. These plants love rainwater much more than if we put the hose out and start watering them, or even if we water them from the bottom, which is another method I was thinking about for my greens. Okay, they love rainwater. So this is on my mind so far, but the plants are looking great. They are loving it back here. More to see, but now let's turn around, and I want to show you what I bought today. I'm so excited, y'all. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Okay, I'm gonna come sit down right here. I'll turn around. Us- Okay, so I got them in a wheelbarrow. I just got them. Yeah, I just went to the super fresh market, and I went there because I wanted to get some watermelon. You know, they slice up the watermelon and cantaloupe and honeydew melon, and it's already ready for you. That's what I wanted real quick. I wanted to eat that. I went in there when I was walking in. I was like, oh, wait a minute, reverse. I walked back because I saw all these plants. I'm like, okay, super fresh. Last year I bought green pepper plants from here, and I think some zucchini plants. But the amount of plants they had out here today, I got so excited and I walked right over. So I'm gonna show you what I bought. Wait till the girls come home. They could be like, "Oh my goodness, lavender! Lavender smells so good. It's like my favorite scent. I use lavender essential oils for a lot, right? When I'm making oils for the skin or for the hair, combining that with black castor oil and mixing it with some shea butter. The current moisturizer I'm using has these essential oils, but I also blended up some rosemary that I've never done that before, but some rosemary that I got from the supermarket, and it's been so good for our hair. I'm keeping my hair wrapped for protective styling there. Okay, but here, look at the rosemary. It smell, yeah. I'm gonna be sniffing like every one of these plants. Oh gosh! And what I love is you go to an herb plant and you just do this and sniff your fingers. Oh, it smells so good. And look, they have my back today. There are four. Look like four. Oh, there's another one growing. See that one in the corner right there? There are four rosemary plants in here. Unbelievable. Okay, so you got that. We got this. Another Black Beauty plant. I got another one because last year my Black Beauty eggplant went through some things. Okay, first it was eaten by a groundhog down to this part. Like I came back next day, it was growing so beautiful. I came back and it was down to here. I'm like, oh snap, you did me dirty. And then it grew back, and the groundhog ate it again. So then that's when I put my plants up on tables, and it grew. But I only got two eggplants out of it. So this year I got two eggplants. Um, and I can't wait. Like I said, the flowers on the eggplant are so beautiful. Parsley. This got to be the third time I done bought parsley, and I have parsley seeds growing because I just love parsley. I cook with it all the time in so many of the dishes that I cook. But again, here are a couple, and this is what I love. Y'all, this was two for $5. These plants, two for $5. All right, and then in this parsley, this Italian parsley, and I have a curly leaf parsley over in the garden over there. Oh, keep forgetting I gotta turn the thing around. All right, so one, two. You look like that might be another one, but this is definitely three, four. These are a couple of different plants right here, you know, for the price of one. And most of the plants that I got were like that. This I've never grown this before, habanero red pepper, but last year I grew uh, an orange habanero pepper. So I'm excited to try this one. Okay, so this is one beautiful plant in here, and that's it, and that's all, y'all. Uh, this is a pickled cucumber. Never specifically grown a pickled cucumber, but the cucumbers that we grew last year, we just popping them off and snacking on them. We actually absolutely loved them. Jazzy, Maya, me, we just loved them. This year we're getting my husband, getting dad to eat more vegetables. Okay, he does all right, but we gotta get him to eat even more. I'm so in love with this. I have oregano, but this is Greek oregano. I'm just gonna rub this leaf in. Mmm. Ah, it smells so good. Look how beautiful it is. Uh, it's three for two for $5. Two for $5. You go in the store and buy this. You know you're gonna spend a lot of money buying all these different herbs in here. Okay, and then this is chives. See these chives right here? I've never grown chives before. No, 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 that's not true. I planted some seed, but I didn't really do nothing with them. I wasn't really paying that much attention to my garden. So some stuff did really good, and some stuff suffered. Okay, here's another hot red. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just buy two of these? Wait, hold on. Oh no, no, no. That's that's a habanero. Oops, that's a habanero red, and this one is the hot red cherry. I don't know why I was just loving red today, but this is the hot red cherry plant. So I cannot wait. This right here, this lavender, I'm loving. Some of the things that I use in cooking, but I also use um, to make. Well, to tell you the truth, a lot of the stuff, what I'm really focusing on is homegrown and homemade. So when I'm cooking, uh, I want to be able to say that a lot of the ingredients that I'm cooking with came from the garden or is homemade and not processed. That's my focus, okay? And I also want to use more natural herbs for flavor, less salt, more flavor with the different herbs. Right here in my wheelbarrow, we've got oregano, we've got chives. That's Greek oregano because I already have some growing. Oregano, chives. We have rosemary and parsley. Are you serious? And I have basil growing over there. This is like a dream come true for me. But the most fun thing is for the girls when we decide where everything's gonna go, because that's happening this Sunday, and I'll make sure to post that video. I don't know if we're gonna be able to go live because, like I said, once I walk over there in the garden, the video keeps messing up. The internet connection's not that good. But I'll definitely be posting a video while we pot these. There's there and set up the garden the way we want it. Okay. Um, Last but not least, we're gonna be preparing the ground um for planting. We've never done that before, so this is brand new. Y'all, if y'all have some advice or tips, that'd be great. Because if it's something brand new, um, my first time doing it, I probably don't know 100% what I'm doing, but that's how I do everything. That don't never stop me. That don't never stop me, y'all. This is what my husband put right here to ward off the groundhogs, y'all, to stop them from going to the shed. And don't you know they just move this thing on out the way and walk to the back of the shed anyway. There's a hole back there. So, like I said before, um, I'm working on building my garden in a way that it has a lot of stuff that groundhogs don't eat on the ground. So and they like, oh, that don't smell good in there. All the stuff that just this smells good to me, uh, from what I researched, doesn't smell good to them. So this is going to be planting area. We're going to work on this. I want a tree collar right here. Well, this was here when we bought the house. I want a tree collar here. Okay, I want that. I want a big thyme rosemary bush. I have thyme growing. Let's see, we're still okay with the with the internet. Um, what else? Like I told you, I have an orange plant over there, and then a lemon plant. And when it gets cold, we're supposed to bring them inside. And then when it warms up, you're supposed to take them outside. But I really want a dwarf apple tree back here as well, over in the corner. You know what I mean? But look at how beautiful it is back here before all that stuff I'm talking about. We just love it. Just love it. This is part of self care. This is why kids need to get out the house and just experience stuff. Like, do their homework outside sometimes. You know what I mean? Let them do their homework outside in the backyard. Or let's just have. I remember me and Jazzy was working on putting up a greenhouse, and boy, we were struggling with that, and it didn't work out. It was a plastic greenhouse, and a hole got poked in the roof, and it was raining on it, so that didn't really work out. But we remember we was working on it, putting it together, and Maya was sitting out here. We got some food and washed our hands and sat out here and ate. It's like we had a little picnic, and that takes nothing. That took nothing, but to Maya, it was such a beautiful experience, and she absolutely loved it that we sat out here together and ate. So, like I said, the rain really, uh, the plants are bigger since yesterday, and that's a beautiful thing that I love about growing food is what they do. I watched them. Like, look at this parsley right here. Look how big it got from yesterday, and it's standing tall, and it's so happy over there. There's parsley, there's tomato plants in that thing. At Home Depot, they let me take this home. They let me take this home. It's like here, so because they saw me picking up a bunch of plants. Oh my gosh, the internet connection is doing so well. Hopefully, it stays like that because I've ventured out of the safe zone, y'all. But this is the lemon thyme and dill. We got tomatoes. We have strawberry plants back here. Every year I've tried to grow strawberries, and I was just starting to be a little successful last year before it got cold. But this year I got a little help. I just bought the plants instead of just trying to do it from seed because I'm a new gardener. I'm learning. So this year I bought plants, and then I'm going to plant seeds as well. We're gonna plant seeds as well, but we'll see as time goes on what we'll plant, what and what we not plant. Look at this spinach. Are you serious? It's gotten bigger since yesterday, and it's in these little cells. So I cannot wait. I'm gonna plant the tomatoes and stake them up and kind of use them to shade out the greens. Plant the greens underneath. Uh, One of my favorite plants to grow is the sugar snap pea, just for the sheer beauty of it. Look how beautiful these leaves are. Look how gorgeous. And look, and it has a climbing habit, and it just reminds us that these are living plants. It's not just it's food to eat, it's something for us, but these are living plants. They love rainwater. They stand up tall when it rains on them, and when they get the adequate nutrients, organic nutrients, because I don't really buy that fertilizer stuff. And then you come out the next day. The girls really loving that. You come out the next day, you see that the sugar snap pea has grabbed onto a stick like this and wrapped his arm around. And then you go the next day, and it's going higher, and more tendrils have gone. It's a living thing. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we planted the yellow onions, but these red onions got to get planted right here. I've been keeping them right here, and you see they're dry, but you see the roots. I don't know if you can see this, but the roots are kind of trailing out, trying to grab onto and go into the soil, and they're getting whiter. They're not white. They're not dry anymore. The reason I can't leave these plants in here for a long time, they're hanging out, you know, is because the roots on the bottom will start to come out so that the roots go where they can get soil, nutrients, water, right? Which is why I plant them in these bins. I plant the pots in these bins. I learned that from Robbie and Gary Garden. Look her up on YouTube. But they'll go out, and if you leave them in there too long, a bunch of roots will go out, and next thing you know, it's deep into the soil, and when you're pulling it, you're pulling and ripping the roots. So I don't want to do that. So, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it because Sunday is the day when we're going to be out here. These are roots coming out of here. They're looking. If it's on a dry table, it's not going to really come out. It's going to stay inside in the soil. But if there's some soil underneath, it's going to go out. We're going to do that this Sunday. Maya loves roots. If you pick up to see the roots, if you pick up a plant and she sees this, she's like, "Oh, those some nice roots. Look at the roots." She's so happy. We pick up one and it's a lot of roots in there. Maya goes nuts. But see, this wasn't there wasn't nothing under it. But this is so many roots in here. It's going to definitely come out and go into the soil. Can't leave it here. Uh, was it? Oh, sorry. Some Bonnie green pepper. We also use a lot of green peppers in my cooking. What's this guy? I don't think I said this is like a pepper too. What kind of pepper is this? Once after gardening a while, start to recognize the plants to see. Oh, I didn't tell y'all about this one yesterday because this is my first time ever of growing this one. Ristra Kayan, Kayan, Cayenne. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. I don't even know what to do with it. As far as cooking is concerned, I never cooked with this pepper before. I've never even seen it, but I'm growing it. Get the roots coming out of this one. This right here is a tomato. They're very easy to spot, and it's gorgeous. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Let's take the stems off, the leaves off the bottom, and it looks like in the middle that let's see, I put it down so I can point to it. This one right here is trying to become, as far as I know in research, I'm learning. It looks like this one, because this is my first year I'm gonna be pruning tomatoes, is trying to grow and become another plant. That's what it looks like. It looks like so letting it grow a little bit and then taking it off. and then sticking it into water will give us another plant. And that's what I'm learning this year. We'll see how successful this is. And of course, arugula. So this. I cannot believe the internet has not gone out yet, y'all. Another lettuce. This one definitely needs to get into another pot soon. Look how packed it is. But it's bigger since the rain. And the cucumbers in this little pot. This one has. Oh no, this is zucchini. See, the cucumbers and the zucchini kind of look alike. Three of them in here. Boy, oh boy. Look at the root there. It's going down into the soil. So yeah, that's it for now. I won't hold y'all. I just want to. Oh, wait, what's going on in here? This is a pineapple that I just put there because, like I said, I take stuff from the kitchen. I put it out here, but this is like a little swamp, don't it? Look at this. Look at this water. Pine cone from Christmas. I put it in there, and this right here, little dandelion flowers. Look, you see this when we walk in. This blew in from somewhere. I did not plant this, and then it just grew back. It's doing its own thing. So it's like each one of these little bins is like a garden in its own. But this is telling me that there's not enough drainage in here because the other plants just have drained out the water, and this one still has water in it. So I'm going to address that. This lemon balm is going nuts. I just said I wasn't going to hold y'all, but there's a oregano back here. Okay, growing back. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and these tomatoes growing in these bins on their own. The herb station, which I'm gonna pull out. This cilantro had dried out and died, and then now it came back. Little bug crawling on me. This kale wanna do something. Look at this kale. Okay, we got sage back here. Like I said before, I don't know what this is, but it started to flower and it looks so pretty. I have no clue what this is. To tell you the truth. Some of this stuff just blew in, found a seed, just blew in from somewhere. Found I don't know where they blew it from. Found some soil in these pots and started growing. This is when I tried to uh use this to get water from the water bottles. It's my little irrigation system I was trying to set up and let it drip into the soil. But I got other ideas now. What's in here growing? So put some look there's some a couple of seeds back here. Seedlings. I'll put some smells good. You just rub it against this time is out of control, but I love it. So thick. Mm. But I'm waiting on the watermelon. Come on, watermelon. Mama love you. The only seed I saw is this one. Get a little bigger. Put that on the bottom. And now things are starting to grow in here. This is my little seedling station. I didn't plant much. I didn't plant much seeds. I really bought most of them. But I'm waiting on the Scotch bonnets back there. Waiting on the Scotch bonnet pepper. Okay. This I'm not sure what this is. If y'all know, let me know. It looked like you can eat it, but I don't know yet. So let me know. And this is the orange plant that I bought. Take this off. But it's still good. I put it in this water because when it was in Home Depot, it was in water, and I took it out. And then there's the little strawberry plant back there trying to do something. So that's it for today. I just showed you. I don't know why, but I'm grateful that the internet was working good today and I was able to walk through. So I guess it's not a problem to be around. Okay, let me show you one more thing. Let me show y'all one more thing. And I got plates behind me. This is what I was trying to show y'all before. The groundhogs. That'd be so crazy. See, my husband put this here. But we saw one yesterday. Well, he saw one the day before yesterday. And he saw one not too long ago. So he put this here. So that the groundhogs don't go in there. But like I said, around the other way, they just pushed it out of the way. This is the mint. We make a lot of drakes with this mint. Isn't it gorgeous? We mix the mint and the lemon balm from over there, and we make drinks with them. Okay, But like I said, I heard they don't like mint, so I put this on the ground. Let's see if this is groundhog safe, y'all. And then we're gonna go back to the house and see the star of the show. One of the plants I've never grown before. And this is the cauliflower. The graffiti cauliflower, so red and beautiful. It was starting to wilt. The leaves started to lay down a little bit. It rained, and then now it's perked up and it's beautiful. It's lovely, and I just can't wait to plant it with some more soil underneath and see it happen. This lettuce bowl is going nuts. Oh my gosh! Definitely making a salad from this. I asked my husband to get some cucumbers yesterday from the store. We're growing our own, but we'll eat some cucumbers for now. This is the Brussels sprouts. These are the. This is the Black Beauty that I already have. So pretty. And oh, look like the Japanese eggplant got bigger. And then there's broccoli. I never grown broccoli before. So that's what we're doing. And one more thing I will show you is these are the onions that we planted here for the time being. But Sunday we'll plant them in a more stable place. I think we might leave them here for a little bit. But these are the onions, the white onions and the red onions. And I've heard that they come up every year. That's what the lady told us. So I'm supposed to be just chilling out back here. The girl's gonna come sit with me. We're gonna plant these. We're gonna put this in the garden because we can't leave it there in case groundhog do come and then decide to go sniffing around my wheelbarrow. But we're gonna put them on the table. Well, I'll do it right now. Actually, we're gonna go in the house and have a meeting. 25 minutes, and we'll take a video on Sunday. You see the girls doing their thing. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Love you much. Believe in yourself. Believe in your child, honey, and always remember that growth, even if you have a garden, is unlimited. Peace.